एक्सपेरिमेंट्स बहुत है टीम में।
Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell.
Well, it seems just crazy to think of batting first here. There'll be plenty of movement early for the bowlers, and I don't think that's going to change.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep, timed that perfectly.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Guptil, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Quick onto that in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep. Couldn't have hit that any better.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait!
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Oh,
Edged.
oh, nice ball. Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Hit.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the ball.
Bumrah.
Misses everything.
Well bowled.
On the drive. The bowling's too good though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Yes.
Good return back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Wait.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep.
That's
Well
great
done.
fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes.
Pushed nicely into the covers. Might go all the way.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
The right armour
Harris
is
le
bold.
jayega. Rope.
From the cathedral end.
2 number. Oh. No, sorry.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the cathedral end.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Bowl chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 3 for the batting side.
Wait there.
Oh no, that's dropped.
Maxwell. अरे Maxwell. धोनी तो सोडला होता Maxwell.
Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Big edge.
A little late on that. No run scored.
End of a really good over.
Out there.
Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler.
Catch it.
Looking forward to seeing what they can do
Yeah.
here.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Wait on. Yep.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Char into the attack now from the cathedral end.
Yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep.
Waiting.
Yep. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, nice bowl.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Wait on.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
नसीब पकड़ लिया guys.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Going with spin now. Then new bowler is coming into the attack. Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Beaten on the drive.
Well bowled.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yes.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more. Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Yep.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the
यहाँ
back
से
foot
चला
quickly,
तो कंटिन्यू
just pushed it away behind square.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
A juicy delivery like that on leg stump isn't going to be missed by this batter. They just put it away.
Wait there.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yes.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
ಹೌದು
Questions
next
will
ಎಲ್ಲ
begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that
Nantar,
one.
last
Too
one.
many loose deliveries.
तसै तोच येणार बहुत
No
बॉल
runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Yep.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yep.
Caught. Gone.
Yeah.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle.
Yep.
They will be looking for another quick wicket. Stoinis given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
Yep.
Thick edge. Ali takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Ali gets off the mark.
Finds the edge.
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Stoinis will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep, yep.
Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone is going to need to step up with a big score. Drives and misses everything.
Cottrell with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Incredible shot. Straight through the covers. 4 runs.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the cathedral end. Nicely clipped off the pads.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Khawaja, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Nice bowling.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yes.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Wait there.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Maran Lan.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. In a rhyme, the right armour is coming into the attack from the city end.
A lovely shot off the back foot.
Arre.
The shorter
Arre.
ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Tried for something a
Itna
bit
paisa
different
tere
the last ball.
monster.
The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right,
Martin
they
Guptil.
might just get the wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Perfectly timed.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
End of the over. The batting side are now none for 30.
Quarter.
55.
Got.
स्ट्राईकला कोण आहे? याला आणता येईल का? समजलं.
Cottrell. Coming back into the attack. Cottrell. From the cathedral end. The right armour is coming into the attack. From the cathedral end.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Great shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Catch it.
Super shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
And the chance goes begging.
कॅच नव्हती. अरे सोडली. होतील जिंकला रे बहुतेक मॉन्स्टर.
नाही तर समजते ना अजून. मागच्या वेळेस 4 विकेट घेतले होते एका ओव्हरमध्ये.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Shamsi coming into the attack on the city end.
How?
Yes.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong. And it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yep.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep. Great shot through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nicked it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. And gone straight to the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointed.
मला आलाय ना समजला ना
All round.
एक मिनिट
Right arm
ते
medium
ह्याचं
bowler
दाखव काय आहे
is
जरा
coming into the attack.
अझर अलीचे स्टॅट्स दाखव
From the cathedral end.
त्याचं नावच नाही येत का इथं
लेग स्पिनर होतो
लेग स्पिनर आहे ना आपण
हा
यालाच राहू दे समजलंच राहू दे बरं लाव
No. Ryan with the ball in hand again.
Yep.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
Absolutely nailed it.
आ जाए ना कहते
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Yeah.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
आता लावले चांगली फील्ड
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Edged it. Big appeal. And safely taken by the keeper. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Zaman helps himself to 4 first ball. Not a bad way to start your innings.
Really playing. All their shots that over.
Shaharlan, but-
Really expensive. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the city end.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Edged. Now then, was there a faint edge? Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
Yes.
Good bit of timing there.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yeah. Keeper. Yep.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it. at all. It's poor play.
The spinner coming into the attack. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Smeared away. Don't think it'll go all the way.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Ali shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed the lot. Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Brilliant shot, that.
That always looked like a total that would be tough to defend. They would have hoped to put up more of a fight, though. In the end, a very comprehensive victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the game. Join us